Hey guys, welcome back to the Collector's Table Live. I'm Adam, if this is your first time here, and I am joined with my man Shane, my co-host. What's going on, Shane? How you doing?
Good, man. Good. Looking forward to a good show.
Yeah. So we were supposed to have two things real quick before we start the show. So Kevin, I forgot, was actually supposed to be not on the show today. So he's not going to be joining us today. He's still doing some family stuff. So that's my fault for even putting him on a thumbnail. Mike, Dr. Mike, may be joining us. He had something come up last minute. I think one of his kids might be a little sick. So he might be joining us. We'll see. But either way, we're going to keep rolling on. And yeah. So what's going on with you, Shane? What's new?
Not too much. Looking forward to in 3 hours from now, I'll be sitting watching Transformers. So I heard it was good. If anyone's seen it in the chat, if you want to say, yeah, you liked it, you didn't, great. Please, no spoilers.
No spoilers, please. I'm going to go watch that.
Yeah, you never know who's going to be joining us today.
Yeah. Yeah, we might have some other guys join us. But yeah, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see it too, man.
When are you going?
I haven't even bought my tickets. I'm such a procrastinator.
Wow.
I need to buy my tickets though. We actually have in my area in Savannah, technically the tallest theater in the world, not in the United States, in the world. Yeah. Now it might be
the screen or the building.
The screen.
Holy fuck.
The tallest. You got to take an elevator. Like there's elevators and shit to get up there. I've been there before. And it's super, super cool. And I think it would be amazing to watch Rise of the Beast in there. And I can't wait to watch it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I used to watch Beast Wars as a kid growing up.
Yeah, you were a big Beast Wars guy. I'm a G1 and you're a Beast Wars. I didn't mind Beast Wars, but I never really got into it. So yeah. I don't love Beast Wars, but I like Beast Wars.
Yeah, man. Beast Wars was huge for me when I was a kid. I never got into the G1. Maybe I don't know why I never got into Transformers as a kid. Maybe I just never noticed it, or I don't know.
Maybe it's your bestiality obsession.
Yeah, I think that's what attracted me more towards it.
I know you got a thing for the gorillas, so
yeah, man. Oh man, he looks so cool on screen.
Yeah, no doubt.
Trailers.
We're going to talk about XM.
We're going to talk about XM stuff today. We're going to talk about some Lord of the Rings stuff, some JND stuff.
Can't wait.
And then we're going to talk about some Iron Studios releasing some stuff, some Monster Palooza stuff. We didn't have a show last week because, you know, I was trying to catch up on some reviews, which I've already started. So that should be dropping pretty soon. But yeah, we'll just catch up on some stuff.
Yeah.
We'll say what's up to everybody in the chat real quick. Let me put a little bit of music on. What kind of music do we have? Let's see. What's good background music? No, we always listen to that one.
Let's put some reggae on there.
We got some reggae.
Oh, why don't you put your Backstreet Boys soundtrack?
Backstreet Boys. Is this loud?
Oh, we was listening to some Backstreet Boys and jamming out.
Is this loud right here?
That's great. I can't hear it. That's good. It's like good love-making music. It's like really low. It's got a nice beat.
All right, cool. All right, let's see who's all up in the chat. Edwin Diaz, what's up, my brother? Nice
Always
to see
Edwin.
you.
What's up, Edwin?
How's everybody doing? The nice guy, man. Let me tell you something about the nice guy. Well, he's the one who won the statue too. But every time I read one of the nice guys, you ever read his comments? 90% of his comments is nice.
I was going to say nice.
He just says nice or that's nice or always something with nice. I love that guy. It's great. Mitch, what's going on? Alan, how you doing? Jerry, what's up, Jerry? Dwayne Davis, always nice to see you, man.
Yep.
Got my man Ledge in there.
Ledge.
Shane saying what's up to everybody else. Mr. Kennedy, the famous Mr. Kennedy. What's going on? Facebook user, I think you got to allow something in Facebook so we can see who you are, or just jump over to YouTube so we can see who you are, buddy. What's up, everyone? I won't be able to stay on. Got to go to church. Good for you, man. You can catch it on the replay. Appreciate you stopping in. Patrick, what's going on? Ledge, we already said what's up. Jojo, going on. Who else we got up in here? Fine Tip Creative Studio. What's going on? Beast 51, nice to see you again, man. If you guys are joining, I mentioned in the beginning of the show, Mike might be joining us. He just had something come up with his kid. Might be a little bit sick.
Minute, like literally.
Yeah, last minute. So, hopefully he's going to feel a little bit better as far as his kid goes. But
yeah,
just jump on whenever you can on Mike. If you can. If you can't, it's all good. We already said what's up to Ledge. Martin, what's up? How you doing? Same here, Adam. My Transformers was Beast Wars. I recently started rewatching the series. I know. I kind of want to watch it too, even though it looks kind of cheesy now as an adult. I kind of want to watch it too. But man, I used to love that show as a kid, man. I mean, like love. That's what makes it rough, looking at so many pieces that are coming out and you try to stay focused and you're like, man, but it's hard not to like everything. Adam, you should be here in New York City for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Let me tell you, man, if you've never been to a Puerto Rican parade in any major city, it is amazing. It's awesome. They close off all the streets. Everyone's partying up and down the streets. It's really cool. But after dark, let me tell you, in Philly, after dark, you want to be in the house.
Let me ask you,
Puerto Rican parade. It gets a little crazy. Crazy.
What makes a Puerto Rican parade stand out against other parades, like a St. Patty's Day parade or I don't know, any other kind of parade? I mean, is there anything special about it?
No, I mean, I guess they're very similar because it's just people that's very proud of their cultures and they want to express to everybody. And it's just the reason to drink and eat and have fun. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's actually really great.
It's always you don't need a reason to get together and have a good time.
Yeah, man. That's very true. Sean, what's up, man? Hope everything worked out with your code. If it didn't, just let me know. I want to make sure you got your he was one of the guys that won that $50 when we did the show. Just got out of church myself, actually in the parking lot waiting for my wife and child to come out. Well, thanks, man. I like hearing that. I like to hear that you're kind of your background noise, and then every now and then you're tuning into what we're talking about. So that's cool.
Ledge has the pods in during church, listening to the show.
Yeah, that's so fucked up. That'd be funny. You know what's terrible? You know what's really terrible? I can't remember the last time I've been to a church. That's so bad.
I believe it.
It's so bad. When was the last time you've been in church?
Last Sunday.
You're such a lying sack of shit. All right, so
dare you?
Let's see what we got here. We got
Slifer.
some other guys coming in. Slifer, what's up, man? And then Knight, what's going on? Nice to see you again. Slifer, we got to have you on the show, man. That's my boy,
man,
right
you gotta
there.
hop on sometime.
Yeah,
let us know.
Right there.
Hit Adam and I up and let us know when's good for you.
Yeah, even if you want to jump on now, man, let me know. All right, so what do you got new going on? You got anything new coming in or anything? Or
well, I got my Grimlock last week. Right back there. And
how do you like that? That thing's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, that thing's a fucking beast.
Can I see it back there? Let's see if we can Oh yeah, I see it back there. Yeah.
Mm.
That thing is massive.
I get that a lot. And I got the tweeter head 1/4 scale Joker being shipped to me, so I should get that in hopefully in June.
Cool. Very nice, man. I really like that Ghost Rider. Every time I see it,
It's so good. I was really back and forth between this and the there's 3 good ones, right? This one, the Mac, and the XM, and all of them are good. And even though XM doesn't light up, and even though it's older, it's such a great piece. And I was really on the fence between which one to get, but ultimately I preferred this one.
Yeah.
But it was close. All 3 of them are great.
Yeah, I like that. I like that thing.
The light up on it's fantastic.
Yeah. I got the I think the shipping, not the shipping notification, but that it's going to be arriving early, I think, or shipping early. I believe that's what it said, because I looked at it real quick, but I just know it's shipping probably this month. Is the Donatello from PCS.
Nice.
So I'm really looking forward to that thing. I want to do a review on that, and I think that would be cool. But we'll talk about that a little bit today. Let me pull this up. Even though Mike might not come on the show, I still want to give him some props here for this. Let me share the screen.
Even though you don't deserve it, Mike, we'll do this for you.
It's all good. Hey, man, I want to congratulate Mike over at Collectors Enabled. He finally hit, not finally, I mean, it was pretty quick. He hit 2,000 subscribers. So big kudos to you guys, and to you, Shane. You're part of that show too. So
yeah, Mike and John, they work really hard on the show. I mean, Justin and I were part of the show too, and I help out when I can. But yeah, they did a good job. So we're pretty happy. We got a good solid base for the show, and yeah, it's pretty big. We're pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in and helping out and supporting the show.
Yeah. If you guys have never even seen that show, just go check it out. Just look up Collectors Enabled. That's a little logo.
Anyone who doesn't know Dr. Mike, he's fucking nuts. He literally buys everything and then sells it and then rebuys it back. It's it's just awesome to watch.
It's crazy, man. How much he buys, and I just wish I could do that. It's cool, but it's still cool to see him get all his pieces in and kind of. I like to see other people get excited about the same stuff that we get excited about. So
his collection's unreal. John's collection's unreal. Fucking Justin's collection, who just started collecting last year, but big money Justin. They're just good guys. Great collection.
Yeah. Slifer, this could be so true. The parade is always a shit show. It's all about the Puerto Rican parade. What's up, Rashid? Man, look at that. Look at that. Check that out. Let me move this comment. That thing looks legit.
I can't even hear you guys. Hello?
What's up, Rashid?
What's up, Rashid?
Hear us?
Oh, wait. Oh, that's why I wasn't plugged in. What's the deal?
Man, you didn't hear, you missed me flipping out about the robot that's behind you, man. That thing is cool.
Cool and heavy as hell, man.
I got a question, Rashid. It looks a little small. Is that a recast or is that the real XM?
It's a recast.
Those cocksuckers left out the exclusive gun.
I had the DX bonus.
How do you like it, man?
Oh man, I had to first of all, the day I put it together, because I did a live unboxing. I had to go to work the next day. I was tired, man. I woke up and my eyes were hurting. And I said, I gotta take this on. So this morning I was able to really soak it in, man. It's a piece of artwork, man.
Piece of art. You are so right, man.
Yeah, but I'm not getting no Besta. I'm gonna go to either Staples or I'm gonna look for a metal cabinet. This thing is like 200 pounds, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's ridiculous.
Right. So I'm not gonna put
that is like the best angle right there. That's so cool.
Yeah. So I mean, it's detailed, man. It's crazy, you know. I mean,
well, it's XM. XM does great work.
Why are so many people selling this thing though? I've seen a lot of people selling it, like they don't want to keep it, but it's so cool.
You know what? It takes a lot of space too, man.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of space. It takes a lot of space, and it's heavy.
Yeah.
And a lot of people need money in these times.
Right. And plus, you gotta remember, let me tell you something, Adam. When you put this thing together, you kind of miss the feel of a sideshow piece, how light a sideshow piece feels. You know what I'm saying?
So cool.
Like this base, if it looks, I'm telling you, this whole thing is solid.
I always tell Shane that I really like, and it's crazy that I don't have any robotic pieces, but I really like robotic. I geek out to stuff like that, and I think that's so cool. And it's surprising to me that I don't really have any like Iron Man pieces or anything like that. But
and I'm not a super big Iron Man fan, but I loved this piece, man. You know. So.
Casual says, "Is that a War Machine hot toy?"
Do not vote CNP 2024. They're a bunch of losers.
Hey, look at the nice guy, Shane.
War Machine is looking nice.
I love it. Keep up the good work, nice guy.
I love the corgi in his picture too.
You see this?
Even the dog looks nice.
Ledge says putting it together alone is a bit much for the war tank. Makes you not want to move it ever again. Definitely XM's best for the year.
Yeah, he's right. He's 100%. I agree with him. When you put it together, you don't even want to. You know what? It's so much work that I didn't even want to change it. You know how it's closed up and he sits next to it. You got to take off all these guns. You got to take off all these pieces just to put that configuration on.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain in the ass, man.
To put this shit in perspective, I watched you try and struggle to assemble that during the show. And Rashid's the guy who owns hundreds of statues from life size to everything. And someone put on Facebook, "This is the statue that'll forever be known as a statue that broke."
Yo,
it was
let me tell you
your
something.
Ass like that, man.
Yeah, I kind of went. I went to I was thinking, like, when I went to bed that night, I was like, yo, you know what, man? I think I'm done, man.
I'm fucking retiring for real.
Yeah. No, seriously. I said, let me just pay off these pre-orders, and I'm done. This hobby's done, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then I watched my man Big Silver, and he's another OG from the collecting days.
I remember Vic.
Yeah, and he was saying how he was like, yeah, the hobby's gone to shit. It's flooded out, you know what I'm saying? And a bunch of other things that I agree with him on. But when I went to bed with this, I was like, you know what, man, I'm done.
I can tell you that most people are just in different points in their collecting journey, right?
Yeah.
So you've been in it for so long, you've got a lot of pieces, you enjoy a lot of your pieces. So if you like collecting, keep collecting and doing what you like to do.
You know what it is, Adam? Let me cut you off. A big thing, I also had to think about it yesterday. And a big thing why it's hard to retire from this hobby is because of you guys. Meaning, like, now we got shows, you build up friendships in the community and stuff like that. Yeah. That's like me just totally just ghosting you guys and don't speak to you because I'm like, I can't be around these dudes because they're gonna enable me. So it's gonna look fucked up, but it's gonna look messed up that you're like, damn, Rashid just disappeared and he just, but that's how some people gotta leave this community, that they gotta ghost people. They gotta just not be contacted no more because I don't want to see this no more, and plus, or you may get frustrated that, this stuff costs so much money and I'm getting enabled, but I'm like, I just don't, I'm mad that I can't even get these pieces no more because I got other engagements that I got to deal with.
Yeah.
Stuff, so.
Hey, Patrick Thomas got a question for you. So is that War Tank is awesome, but what version is that, A or B?
B, version B.
Is that the one that comes with everything, right?
Yes, I got everything. I put it this morning because when you sent me the thing, I was already changing it back around. And I was like, I'm just going to get a metal cabinet that's the same size like this and get it, I mean, I think the War Tank separate, having them two separate looks nice too, but this looks a little like he's ready for war right here,
Yeah, it does. Can you do me a favor, Rashid? Can you quickly just swap out the torsos? I want to see what it looks like with the open chest.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
Wow.
Casual saying Slifer need to help Rashid with the unboxing his next statue. Jerry says, this looks great. Unpopular opinion, but I think it looks better than the Hulkbuster.
Me too. And it's actually bigger than the Hulkbuster.
I haven't seen this one in real life. I've seen the Hulkbuster in real life, so I would love to see this one in real life.
Come from Philly, man. Come from Atlanta. Come over here, you know.
Oh, actually, I'm supposed to be going up to Philly probably within the next month or so just to see my dad. I kind of told you guys what's going on with my dad, but yeah. I'll be up there probably within the next month.
Yeah. But and I'm probably gonna go check.
How far are you from Philly, Rashid?
Well, Philly's like
hour and a half.
Nah, because I take the Peter, like when I used to go, I was messing with a girl one time out there. I used to get on the Peter Pan. It was 2 hours, so it's about maybe 2 hours. If I take off, it's about 2 hours.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
All right, so let's keep it. I want to keep this moving real quick, just because we got a lot of pictures to go through, and I want to show you guys. I'm excited to show you guys some stuff. Okay. First, we're gonna cover some questions. I don't want to spend crazy long on these questions, but I want to go through them because I think they're just fun. Shane came up with some questions for us and some topics, so I want to share it with you guys. And the first question, this is including the chat. I want to hear what you guys got to say in the chat, okay? Because we're gonna go to the chat afterwards.
We always want to hear what you guys have to say.
Yeah, because I don't want to just hear our opinions. Yeah. I want you guys to voice yours too. So, which company is doing the best in 2023 thus far, in your opinions? Who is overall right here at the top and just killing the game, in your opinion, that you think they're doing the best overall? Shane?
Probably Sideshow. I think. I mean, everyone should know by now XM's my favorite licensed company overall. Mm-hmm. But lately, not so much.
Yeah.
Transformers are good, but everything else lately has been a little hit and miss. So, but Sideshow, I think it's been pretty steady, pretty consistent for 2023 so far with what they've been showing and lowering the ES. And so I'll go Sideshow for now. Again, that could change. We're only in June.
That's true.
And it doesn't mean other people aren't doing great things. Mm-hmm. Like PCS is another one that's right up there for me.
Yeah.
They're really doing some great stuff with the Ninja Turtles and the Blade and Street Fighter coming out. And now they're going to be announcing their Transformers line later this month. So
your pick is Sideshow. You think
Sideshow, close second PCS, like almost neck and neck.
Who would you say, Rashid?
Company wise?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I know it's hard.
Damn. Because I want to say Sideshow, but it's like my storage unit is filled up with XM.
Same here.
Because I go with XM because they take chances and they execute well. Lately I'm not feeling the last couple of statues that they put out. With the but I tell you guys all the time, XM is the new Bowen. They do anything. They'll do anything and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
you say XM is your top, you think?
I think they were doing great up until 2022, and it's not that they're not doing good stuff now. I just think in 2023 they've been a little lackluster.
Yeah,
they have been.
Yeah,
that's why I agree. Sideshow and PCS for 2023 so far.
Well, you gotta remember, sometimes Sideshow's years wasn't that great neither. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say XM. But Sideshow,
this year they stepped up.
Yeah. But see, I like how the thing is, I love that XM did that Malik and Revan. That's what really made me like.
But that was last year. We're talking 2023.
Oh, for 2023. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for this year so far.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like so far?
When did this come out? 22?
2022.
22, yeah.
Okay, then I gotta
go. We're talking XM. We're talking Nightcrawler, Jean Grey, fucking Space Jam. Like those are the pieces we're talking about for their 2023.
Yeah.
So to me, they don't live up to their
For
potential.
for 2023, I gotta go. I guess I gotta go with
I thought for sure you picked PCS because of Blade. And
No, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry.
Indian chain like this. Bam!
Yes.
You said Blade.
Because
from
you know what?
assembly.
Nah, I'm going with PCS. And the reason why I'm going with PCS is because, of course, they did 2 blades.
Yep.
They did that shredder that's off the hook.
Oh,
The turtles is off the hook. There's one more piece that PCS did. Damn, shit.
the Lady Death.
Nah, I didn't really like that one. It's something else that they doing. PCS is doing. But just the fact that they announced they're doing Underworld. So I'm gonna go with
Underworld,
PCS.
They got their Street Fighter.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with PCS. Just the fact that they did those pieces. You know, the shredder, the blade, the 2 blades. For me right now, those are the hottest pieces. Because I don't buy turtles, but that shredder and the turtle you got, Adam, and the other turtle that they're gonna come out with, it would make me go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
The shredder, even though I know Shane has said that he liked the more comic book version, or maybe the
Classic,
yeah.
But it still looks amazing.
That turtle looks so good, man. I wish you guys could see it.
I think that shredder is off the hook, man. Just especially with they got him with the mask cut in the chopped off.
Yeah.
I think that's hot, man.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I probably wouldn't use it that much. I probably would use it because I like switching it up every now and then. But I wish you guys.
All they switch out. They got that like the one you have the way he come out with where he got cuts in his face.
You talking about Shredder?
No, the turtles. Don't because some of the turtles got cuts in their faces and stuff.
Yes,
like battle damage.
Raphael just got a little
That's
bit
what
of
I
body
love.
Yeah, he's
Right.
got a little bit of
That show you that
battle damage.
that show you that they've been fighting. So I respect that. So I'll go with he's right. I'll go with PCS.
I think they really captured like the Turtles line like perfectly what the animation was, but making it realistic.
I agree.
And man, I just wish you guys saw. Well, Shane, you saw my unboxing. Some of you guys saw the unboxing when I did it live, and then I did a review on it. Mm-hmm. Check out the review if you haven't saw it already. But I love that thing, man.
Another one is LBS. Has been the shit they've been showing, and now their Iron Man, their Hulk's going to be shipping. LBS has been killing it too.
I would have to say for me, so I like Sideshow because Sideshow just does great. We always talk about their customer service. They're making new pieces and stuff is coming out. Their newer stuff is really hitting home. They're lowering their edition sizes. Do they always listen to the community? Probably not too much, but
I'm using the boxes for the Sideshow, and I forgot that Sideshow came out with that badass Boba Fett, the acid armor, and the Mythos Vader. So Sideshow definitely putting out some bangers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know,
it's
like
hard.
You said, yeah. I don't know if they listen to
sometimes because there's so many good companies. You know what I mean?
There are. Yeah. Tweeter heads putting out their Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
and putting out their their DC line also. Like there's a lot of companies doing good stuff.
I'm not big into Masters of the Universe, but that line looks so awesome. You know what I mean? It looks so good.
Oh, I just hope they continue. They got to make Beastman. Please make Beastman. Please make Man. You need Man at Arms too. You need that.
See, for me, I'm only going to collect the bad guys, but the reason is limited space. I got 1 5-foot shelf, and half of it is my turtles, and half of it is my Masters of the Universe. So I could either go all in on one of the two or do my favorites from the two, and that's all I have room for.
Wow.
Yeah, so I
got Merman and I got Skeletor and Trapjaw on PO.
Trapjaw is awesome looking up close. Like when you even from far, I mean, from everywhere, he looks cool.
Beastman has to be next, and then Evil Lyn, and then a He-Man. I mean,
I think the company that does it for me the most, I would say, I really like how XM tries. I really like how XM and PCS try different things, even if it's not. They try different things. Some things fail, some things work, just like every statue company. But like that transformation piece with the symbiote Spider-Man was cool. Like, even if you're not into that, it's still a cool concept that they even tried that with the floating Venom, like kind of hanging off them.
But was that 2023 or 2022 when it was shown?
I don't know. It hasn't been released yet, though, right?
Well, we in the middle.
It has been. It's up for pre-order.
I think 23, bro.
Okay, I thought it was late 2022 they showed it. I could be wrong. Like,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like about XM? They
Yeah.
seem really fucking hoity-toity to me, where they don't listen to the customers. Like, oh, this Wonder Woman, perfect example. There's no expression. She looks like she's just fucking standing there like a statue. And they're like, okay, we put makeup on her. Well, that's not what we're saying. I mean, yeah, it looks better, but that doesn't fix the problem.
Yeah, that was kind of a
You're
weird
putting lipstick on a pig. It doesn't help.
Well, my thing is that I'm just looking at things where people try things different. I like those kinds of things. XM, I think
agree.
everybody has room for improvement. PCS does a phenomenal job with really coming up with people like licenses that people are not chasing after, and they'll go into something totally different, which I like.
And Ant is like Jay. He listens to the feedback of the customers.
I will give it to Anthony.
I feel XM is starting to become more like JND, where, well, you should like it because it's great already.
If you're listening to feedback, as a statue company, even if your statues are pretty good, but they're not like way up there, people are going to put you way up there just because you're at least trying to but to try to help achieve what people have in their mind. So, and I think I like that. I like that.
And I realize you can't listen to everyone. There's people who talk about shit that aren't going to buy stuff. There's people who are never happy and they hate just to hate. I get that, but you know who your loyal, customer base is. And if the community's telling you, like 90% of the community's telling you there's a problem with this, then maybe fix that instead of saying, no, it's good.
Yeah, I just like, even if certain things aren't selling well and doing well for a statue company or whatever else, if you're just, for me, this is just for me, if you're trying to do something different and you're trying to go into untapped like licenses that a lot of people aren't doing, I appreciate that, because not everybody wants to see, I like Batman, but not everybody wants to see a Batman and Iron Man and other things that are popular. I like them, but it's not like, let's mix it up and do some different things. Now, when it comes to like craftsmanship and detail and like just crazy statues, I really like Prime One. I've always liked Prime One. They're probably my number one like statue company. The only thing that brings them down to like a second tier would be like their customer service. But again, I never had any big problems with Prime One, really. But we'll see. I got some Prime One stuff coming. But let's see what the chat is saying real quick. Sideshow with the solid pre-orders coming at good prices. So you got a Sideshow there.
And low ES.
Low ES,
a lot of the new pieces.
All things considered, I think Sideshow, even though I love what PCS is doing.
I agree.
PCS, Prime One, and then Sideshow. PCS. You see, you're going to see a lot of PCS stuff, even though they might not... Honestly, they might not make like super killer pieces. Some of them are, and that's not a bad thing. You're just not going to hit on all cylinders on all pieces. But that blade, the museum pose,
both of them are sick.
It's just crazy to me that it hasn't sold out. Yeah. Now, maybe it's not though, because Blade was more of a character, like he's a popular character, but maybe people are just watching their money a little bit more because now they're waiting for a special character they're really connected to. They might still like it.
I think it was last Wednesday we talked, I think Crip asked me why it's not sold out. And I said, I know exactly why it's not sold out. It's 1/3 scale. Most collectors are 1/4 scale. Not a lot of collectors have a 1/3 scale Marvel collection, considering that LBS just started.
Yeah, and some people, I remember I bought when I was looking for that Nightfall Batman, and I asked Slifer, he sold it to me, and I asked him why was he selling it, and he told me that because he was getting out of 1/3. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what made me question people with the LBS, because do they have the room for that? You know what I'm saying? Because
some of these guys don't realize how big they're going to be.
Right, you open up a whole door of DC Marvel. So how you gonna you don't want to you don't want to go 1/3, but then you buying these pieces that's gonna kill all the room. So all that 1/4 that was killing your room, these pieces are gonna kill your room even more.
I predict in the next 2 years you're going to see a lot of LBS on sale in the aftermarket, and not because they're not good, just because people will realize how much space they take, and then there's always going to be new shit coming out that people want to hop on board with.
Same thing like this. People sell this piece
like that
because this piece, when I put it together, I didn't realize it was going to be that huge, you know, and it's wide. So it's like, you know, you're going to see War Tank, because War Tank's bigger than Hulkbuster. So you're going to see it because it takes up a lot of space. You know.
Patrick Thomas is saying, I have both PCS blades pieces on pre-order, but I've ordered them from Sideshow. Okay.
Sure.
See, I ordered mine, the last one, from PCS because I want the the platinum edition. You know, he just comes. I was hoping,
and to send this man a coin.
I was hoping that they was going to have a gun, but who knows, man? You know. So.
Did you guys watch Batman Statue Collector, his latest car video, the rant from today?
Yeah, I saw some of it.
What did he talk about?
He talked about how Warner Brothers and DC and how fucking stringent they are to license companies about what they can and can't do on the statues. Like, there's no guns, no knives or swords. Their tweeter head, I think, had some dynamite laying on a base, and they had to cover it over.
Yeah, they airbrushed it.
This is just my opinion on
like, it's ridiculous. We're adults buying very expensive art from a movie or a comic book interpretation. Why can't I have a knife on my character if he carries around a knife?
This is my opinion on the whole gun thing, like, because it kind of annoys me. I was in the military for a long time. I used to deal a lot with guns and weapons and stuff like that. And I used to actually, we used to take guys to the range and help them train and learn how to use weapons. Anyway, the whole, like, and I don't want to go into left field with this, but like the whole thing, and I hate to talk about this here, but like guns don't kill people, guys.
I do.
Guns don't kill people. The people that are idiots that are using the guns kill people. Because if the guns kill people, then, like, do spoons make people fat?
Well, no. Should we stop driving cars because hundreds of thousands of people die every year from distracted drivers or drunk drivers?
I'm just saying, like, would you blame a spoon for making someone fat? No. I blame the person who's might have, like, I'm just saying, it's just stupid, man.
It is stupid.
But anyway, I'll get off my high horse with that.
It's all a political thing anyway. We know that.
Let's keep it moving with this. So PCS is rolling, and they are not stopping anytime soon. So a lot of PCS stuff. Sideshow, LBS. I have all my pieces on the turntable. They're expensive. I'm just trying to see what statue companies. Don't forget about JND.
Yeah, I try to all the time.
I try to burn them as much as I can.
Jerry Bourne says PCS Turtles looks like an upscaled version of Sideshow Turtles from 4 to 5 years ago, except the whole set was less than the cost of the PCS.
I said that exactly, and I have that set. That is my turtle line, and I got a custom shredder coming, and they're almost identical, except they're 1/5 and they're 1/3.
Brent, I got you, man. Yeah, you're right on that, but I still like the way it looks. I still like
it. Looks cool.
Yeah. Mitch is saying, I'm with you, Rashid. I want to see the Beast Man, Man at Arms, and the Sorceress and Evil Lyn.
Yeah.
If I could fit 3 more, I want Beastman, Evil Lyn, and I'm not sure, maybe Triclops.
What's up, Ryan? Thanks for joining, man. You're all good. Sean. Yeah, so I've seen a lot of PCS stuff. Brenton's saying PCS has a very weak license and it is not in a good way. No one wants Marvel mobile game statues.
I disagree with that because
Yeah.
I do agree that if I'm collecting Marvel pieces, the mobile game is not the one I want to collect from necessarily. But you look at what they did with their Blade, and that's from the mobile game.
Yeah.
And tell me that thing is not Wesley Snipes. I don't know how they got away with it, but it looks fantastic.
Because the game version of Blade does not look like that.
Nothing at all like that.
So unless PCS is pulling a fast one on and saying we got the game license but changed it to their liking, which it showed me what he did with his Blade, because the game Blade does not look like this. So he did actually a movie Blade.
Like that fucking statue is movie Blade.
Right.
Like everything about his movie. Plus, that's only one license out of like 24 that they have.
I think Brenton probably talking about maybe the Rocky. I don't know if Rocky's going to sell as well. You know, you do have Rocky fans. I understand that, but I don't see a lot of people going crazy for Rocky. I think if PCS would have did the ring, where you could put both statues in the ring, you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Like a whole diorama?
Yeah. You know, I mean.
Plus, isn't there Rocky 1/3 again?
Huh?
Isn't there Rocky 1/3 or is it 1/4?
I'm not sure.
I think it's 1/3, and if it is, how many people have space for 1/3 Rocky Balboa and Ivan Drago, Clubber Lang?
Well, we gotta remember is like we like collecting certain things, but it just might not be like publicly. You might not be seeing it all the time, but you'll have guys out there that collect a whole movie line. Like all they collect is movie line pieces.
100%.
Mhm.
So like, you know,
but the fact that the Rocky hasn't sold out is my point.
yeah.
The fact that Blade hasn't sold out and it looks as amazing as it does is my point. If that was 1/4 scale, and I realize it's probably not 1/4 scale because he couldn't get it in 1/4 scale. But if it was 1/4 scale and you put that Blade at an ES of 300, that thing would be sold out.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind it'd be sold out.
Venom Tech, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What's up,
Thanks
Venom?
for joining. All right, so let's keep it moving because
Yeah, one thing I want to mention, you notice not one single person put XM Studios.
a lot
If
of
that doesn't speak
PCS.
volumes, I don't know what does. If I'm XM and I'm looking at that, I'm like, okay, maybe we need to change something up. Not one person put XM.
I would say about 80% of the people in the chat said PCS and Sideshow.
And who would have thought a year ago that people would be putting Sideshow as their #1 statue company of 2023 halfway through the year?
I hope the statue companies hear this too. And I don't know, maybe they'll scan over the channel or something and see it. And look, we don't have a ton of people. I mean, we got 33 people watching right now. So this is 33 people's opinion, and not everybody gave their opinion. But for the majority that did, I'm just saying we took a quick little study here, and a lot of people like PCS.
Yep.
So
I was wondering why Two-Face didn't have
thanks,
a gun.
Ryan.
Yeah,
You know,
I know.
jumped back out, Ryan. I jumped back out.
And that's why my prime one, Two-Face, is still #1 in my opinion, because he comes with 2 guns. Oh, I got the exclusive, you know. So
It's
even
almost
though,
like
even
Go
though
ahead.
the tweet ahead is still nice, I feel like, come on, that's what he does in a comic book. You know what I'm saying? That's me seeing a comic book ain't gonna make me go blow somebody's head off and stuff like that. A lot of these people got a lot of issues. I don't, and this is what a lot of people don't understand. I'm not gonna go too political with everything, but if people start really thinking, they close down a lot of mental hospitals, man. They close down a lot of mental hospitals and let everybody out. Why? I know they did it in New York. I know it's that, and people wonder why the trains, people are going bonkers on the trains. There is no, they close down so many mental health, and why, I don't know why they did that, because closing down the hospitals, you destroyed jobs too. You had jobs. You was giving people jobs to deal with this crap. So
Yeah,
I don't understand that, man.
I won't even touch that because I could stay on that for an hour.
I know that's going a whole other like.
I know. That's why I say I ain't gonna go all the
I
way.
want to
Man.
trigger any of our woke fans. That's not true. I do. But
Shane, you are.
I don't
All
do
right. All right, so let's see what else we got. Let's move on to the
Buddy,
next question.
Astro Slice in the house.
What's up, Astro?
What's up,
What's
Astro?
good? What's good, gang? How y'all feeling?
Astro, are you getting that bus behind you, bro?
Hell no. but I wish though. I wish.
He doesn't need it. He's got the backdrop.
Exactly. There you
Yeah.
go. That's my fix.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Good,
Good,
man.
good.
Thanks for joining. We'll
Really
probably
quick,
do.
Astro, who do you think is the best company so far of 2023, in your opinion, for what they've shown and what they've put out?
With the economy being so bad this year, I'm gonna say Sideshow. They've been the most consistent. I mean, you have the Iron Spider, you have the Spider-Man Noir, you have
Penguin,
Penguin. Yeah. I mean,
Ivy.
Ivy. They're putting out banger after banger after banger after banger. And you know, there's other companies that are not putting out banger after banger, and then there are some companies that are quiet for whatever reason. So, you know, Sideshow, I mean, they're staying consistent, and I mean, that's the only thing you can ask for in this market.
Yep, completely agree with you.
Good point. All right, we're gonna probably go through like one more picture because we're gonna be on for another hour or so. I know Shane's got to jump off here.
Gotta
But
go see Transformers.
We got to go see Transformers today. I love that damn noise. I'm such a nerd when it comes to that.
That
noise.
is
I love
my
that.
text message noise.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a good
On my phone.
idea.
And my messenger noise is a lightsaber igniting.
There you go. All right, let's move on to the next question. Here, let's ask this one. Which companies do you feel are overcharging for their pieces and which are on point?
Prime One's overcharging.
Prime One is 100% over fucking charging. I can tell you that right now.
JND is overcharging by a fucking horse's cock. Like it's not even like it's ridiculous. But like
I would like to, I'm a little bit more subjective to JND stuff because I want to see one. I know we talk about it all the time, but I want to see one because I've seen Prime One stuff, but I've never seen I have still yet to date.
You want me to mail your Barbie doll so you can see the JND statue, man?
Huh?
You want me to mail your Barbie doll so you can see a JND statue?
The one that you burnt.
Well, put it this way, Adam. Your Prime One Jungle Hunter behind you is your favorite statue that you own that you've ever seen. That cost you $3,500.
Wait, well, I think it's probably overpriced by like a couple $100, but I don't think it's way overpriced in my opinion.
But my point is, J&D, their deluxe edition Wonder Woman that they're coming out with is $3,500. It's going to be like 27 inches.
It's a hard one. It's a hard sell.
And it's the exact same price as that 35.
Well, let me ask you this:
Jungle
have you seen
Hunter.
one? Have you seen one in real life?
No, I really want to though. Like I do. I know.
Okay.
I know I shit on
and
J&D
that's why I'm
and
trying to
make
stay
jokes,
subjective. You know what I mean? I
but really want to see one. I do.
Because they say they broadcast it or they show it as hyper realistic, super real. Like that's what they're going for. So I want to see it.
But here's my thing. Everyone says you have to see it in person. And I realize there are pieces. I own pieces that I was like in the pictures. I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. And in person, it's much better. But if I look at a picture and I'm like, I think it looks like shit, I'm not spending $3,000 on it to hopefully it looks better in person. It should at least look good in pictures and then better in person.
Yeah.
And some J&Ds do look good in pictures. They're not all shit. I find the pose kind of boring. It's not my style, but some of them, the likeness is so far off. I personally don't understand why people buy them, but you know, that's subjective. So
who do you think is overcharging? Who do you think is the top company that when you see the piece that you feel that the price doesn't match the value of what you're
J&D
getting?
number one, Prime One number two.
Astro?
J&D.
You don't even need to ask Rashid. He's saying JND.
Don't convolute. I want him to give his honest opinion. Go ahead.
Say the worst.
You're probably right though.
Who's overcharging? What company overcharges?
Oh, of course, JND all the way. I never liked JND. Never. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. I don't listen. I respect everybody that what they like. So I just feel like I'm just not impressed with their pieces. I hear people say, how they feel and everything else. But if I was to go into somebody's house and see a JND piece, I would see it, but would I be in awe over it? No, I don't find it impressive at all. I don't. It just, I think seriously, I think their pieces are boring. I'm being dead ass serious.
Yeah, it's not my style at all.
Yeah, it's just not my style. And but if that's for you, I respect that. But I just find that their pieces are like, when I saw like people going crazy over the Harley Quinn and the Mirror and everything else, these are not characters that I care for in the first place. Silicone does not impress me neither. A lot of people, I don't know why people are going so crazy over this. Mirror. I don't remember me going crazy over Mirror, whether she looked good or not. But she's not a character that I care to add to my collection. That's gonna make me go wow.
So you feel that JND is the top company that you feel like overcharge people.
Top company that overcharges, and top company that's boring.
And top company that's a fucking douchebag.
I just feel that. Yeah, it's just.
Well, I think even though Prime One is probably my favorite statue company, I like a lot of statue companies though, so it's kind of hard to pick. But like for overpricing, I think Prime One overcharges. They definitely overcharge for shit. Now with JND, not seeing one of their pieces, I would say it seems like they are overcharging for what it is.
Yeah.
Do I know the cost of like what goes into statues? No. And I hear that medical grade silicone is expensive, so I get that. But I think that JND, from what I see, looks like the prices might be a little bit higher because of what you're getting compared to other places. But again, that's not really comparing, in my eyes, apples to apples, because like something that's made out of a completely different material and made completely different, when you're comparing it to like a solid statue, might not be the right way to compare it, but it kind of is what it is.
Well, let me put it this way. There's some Queen Studio statues out there, a huge life-size bus that have silicone, and they cost what, $3,500, something like that for some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a JND, which costs $3,000. It's a statue, and some of their statues, it's only the face that's silicone. The rest of it's all covered up.
It's true.
Like, you got that much fucking silicone for $3,000.
Yeah, it's true.
No way.
Rashid, you muted yourself.
Rashid, you're on mute.
Sorry, I 100% agree with him. You got this much silicone, and you're charging that much. I don't see
that much.
Right. So I don't see where, you know what I think we should do, honestly? I think all the channels, us people that we're connected, all of us should put in like $20 to buy one JND and then ship it around so we can see what's the big deal about goddamn JND.
Let's see
because I know I'm not paying for a full JND, but listen,
I'll do it. I want to see one.
I will put money in, and for everybody to ship it around and have they turn and looking at it and say, what do you see? Do you feel that this product is worth it? Then I won't feel like I spent a lot of money on it. You won't spend.
So who ends up keeping it?
You can keep the shit.
Yeah, I don't want to keep that shit.
You keep that shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if I'm putting $20, we got a bunch of dudes that put in $20 just to buy a JND statue. I could care. $20 goes like that. That's gas tank. Keep it.
You know the problem.
Matter of fact, we could auction that shit off.
You know the problem? Everyone pays $20. You need 150 people to buy a JND statue at $20 each.
We could get it. You know why? You can, because you're going to auction it off.
That's kind of a good idea.
You can auction it off. So
it's kind of a good idea.
You pick which JND statue you want. Everybody puts in $20, and we all agree. that we're gonna auction it off once we see it.
And then the way we do that, once we acquire the piece, everybody's whose name's in the pot, we determine based on your location where you at. We ship it to you in the order of your location. That way, the shipping will be cheap. You see what I'm saying? Versus
Right.
shipping across the
I
country.
got no problem.
Yeah,
with that. Just so we can have this, that we all saw it, because I know I'm not gonna be impressed with the shit. And everybody says, you know what? I reviewed it. Boom, boom, boom. Adam, I'm shipping it back to you next week. Here's it come.
I can tell you, I'm probably going to end up eventually buying a JND statue just to, I'm telling you, just to see it. And
Yeah,
I'll
but
probably,
why-
if I don't like it, I'll sell it. You know what I mean?
But why do it like that when it's less convenient out your pocket? If
No. I'm just talking like if it doesn't happen, like if your idea doesn't happen or whatever, I might just do it just to do it on my own. But
For the record, I'm putting $20 Canadian.
Fair enough. So look, here's the thing too: is has JND ever showed up at any of the cons here in America?
No, not that I know of.
No, right? That's the thing. Like the easy fix is, let's say we go to a Comic-Con, or let's say Marcos gets one into his shop or something like that. We can go see it in person, but they don't. We can't get nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? So
I was hoping Marcos would have one so Adam could tell me.
Yeah, I wanted to see.
I was really
one.
hoping.
I wanted to see one
because I know John and Mike tell me all the time, and Art, how much better they are in person. So I really do want to see one. I really do.
Brenton is every company is overcharging, and it's our addiction to statues that drive us to pay regardless. I don't.
100%. I agree with that.
I kind of don't. I'll tell you why. Because I don't feel like businesses are in it to make money. I don't feel like every business overcharge. When we use the word overcharge, we're talking about people that are overcharging you what you think the true value of whatever you're buying is. So I would say some companies are pretty on point with their pricing. You know what I mean? But addiction and overcharging, I think, are two different things. I just want to know what you guys are feeling like, what statue company is specifically charging more than others, So, but let's see what else the guys are saying. Prime 1 on some pieces, but JND takes the biscuits 10
the biscuits.
And
the
top
biscuits.
spot. Yeah.
I love it.
I love Mitch because he's from overseas, and I just like he's awesome. I agree, Brenton. I have one JND, the Batman Dark Knight. It does look better in person. I still think it's overpriced? Yes, but I still love it. Okay, so that's from somebody that owns one. There you go. Duck Rogers, I agree for the most part, Brenton. Anime statues stay pretty consistent money-wise, unless it's made by Prime 1. Yeah, I really appreciate the anime statues sometimes because they're so affordable. For like,
that's a good point. So yeah, I do agree with you, Adam. Some of those anime statues are a lot cheaper than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're overcharging, but I do think a lot of companies are overcharging, but not all.
Sure. Compared to what you feel like you're getting as far as value.
I wish Berserk wasn't so well. I think Prime 1 is not doing too many Berserk, but I wish the Berserk statue wasn't so much.
Man, I sold my one Berserk statue and I regretted it so much. I always talk about it.
Which one you had, the Guts?
Nah, yeah, I had the Guts Black Swordsman when he's holding it on his.
Oh, nice.
God, man, I don't know why I sold that. And now that statue's going for like $2,000.
Why did you sell it?
It didn't go with nothing else in my line, and then I didn't have time to finish reading the storyline, so I didn't have as much of a connection. Yeah. But like honestly, thinking back on it now, I would have just kept it and been like.
I connected with the animation, so that's what I bought it for. But then, like you said, they kind of like they would make more animation and they disappear for a while, they come with more, and then
Yeah. So I think the consensus on this one, guys, is, and I just wanted to get everybody's opinion, but like JND seems to have taken the pie for people that I'm talking about, collectors that feel like they're overcharging. What warrants $1,000 to $1,300 quarter scale XM prices? There's some pieces that I wouldn't mind spending $1,000 on a quarter scale, depending on how elaborate it was. But yes, I can see how, prices could get high and they can get out of hand with what compared with what you're getting. Could be cool.
I like this guy, but he talk about raffle, $20 raffle, and get the JND. I'll do that.
Could be cool if it was a raffle, not auction, and you raffle a ticket. That's a good idea.
There you
You
go.
might actually, I might come up with something, and then let me think about it a little bit more. We'll figure
Adam
it
will
out.
buy it. We'll send Adam $20.
Yeah, find the cheapest one. I'll give you. I'll listen. You
I
got my
want to, but I
20
want to
bucks.
get one that we all agree that would be like a really cool one. You know?
Would you do what about the? You know which one with auction with raffle up real good? They're probably the Batman.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people selling Harley right now.
And,
Yeah.
and that one looks cool too. I
How
like
much
that.
they ask? How much they asking for Harley?
The cheapest I've seen, I believe, is 25.
Maybe that shit 25 for that piece. Fuck that.
I knew once I said it.
Astro,
Barbie doll.
it's because they sell out so fast, according to Daniel. Yeah.
What's up, Daniel? They sell out because companies buy them, not because customers buy them. I'm not saying they don't sell to the customers after, but that's why they sell out instantly.
Bruh.
Welcome, Kevin.
How you doing, Kev?
Well, doing good. Extremely busy, but I was glad I was able to find some time and hop on real quick.
Thank you,
Your flight
man. I
got
appreciate it.
pushed.
What's that, Shane?
Your flight got pushed.
Yeah. I was. We'll be flying out to Lisbon tonight now, so I'm here.
Okay. Oh, good. Glad you could join us.
Yeah, I've heard they got some real good statues in Lisbon. I can't wait to see them.
There you go.
I'm gonna pull up something really fast if I can find it.
Danny, you guys see Beast Wars yet?
I'm going to see it in 2 hours from now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it on Friday. I'm gonna wait till go see it on Friday.
I'll spoil it for you on Wednesday.
I won't answer. I won't even answer you, bro.
So, Shane, how are you feeling about that kind of movie? I mean, it seems like they're starting to get more and more back to that OG look. You feel better about that? Or is that-
I'm good. Like Bumblebee was my favorite Transformer movie, so
Nice.
I'm good with it. I don't need it looking exactly like the cartoon, but as long as we're 75% there, I'm okay. Make it a little modernized, just not fucking Michael Bay alien looking modernized.
Yeah, you know, funny, and I don't even have no Transformers. After Crip had got, I think the last piece he got, I watched Transformers the movie, and so that guy
Yeah,
was
just so-
Monster.
Just so
That
you
guy
guys
was
know,
on
I
top.
got this on pre-order.
nice.
No, so this was a picture I think Kevin took,
Yep.
and he was sharing it with us. Kevin, tell us about this, man.
Yeah, so last weekend took the family up to New York. We were just walking around Times Square, and they were having a big promotion, and they brought out these big old life-size statues. So you had Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal
This is
all there.
This is in New York right now.
It was last weekend, so
Damn.
but yeah. So you're seeing these people; they're not too far away from that statue. That is how big that thing was in Times Square.
So Optimus Prime is, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's 6 meters tall. In real life, in G1. So is this 6 meters tall?
If I was to guess, I'd say it's close. It might be a little bit bigger than that,
Wow.
but it
Fucking
was
awesome.
it was
Damn,
impressive.
I wish I knew that because I work over around there. So damn.
Man, let me tell you, like for a statue that they just threw up pretty quick, this thing looks so cool.
That thing looks great. That looks like the Prime 1 Optimus from the Bumblebee movie that they released a couple years ago. The one on the pedestal.
Wow.
Man, it looks super cool. And then what was the other one?
Yep,
Look at
there you
this.
go.
Yo, that one is hot. I love
Tough.
this one.
This is tough. I like
It's
this
hard.
one more.
Yeah, it's hard.
Did they take this down or is it still up in Times Square? You don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, we walked by one day and it was there. So Saturday of last week, it was up.
You know
How
what would
lucky
be
are you
really
to just
sick?
walk by and see this?
If they had the life-size Tyrannosaurus Rex Megatron. How sick would that be?
So I never watched Beast Wars. Is this supposed to be Optimus Prime?
That is, it's Optimus Primal.
Primal, yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
Exactly. It's
Wow.
yeah.
Kevin, are these like, are they really cool looking in person? Like, does it look
Yeah, so I didn't pay. You have to get behind the rope. You have to pay for a quick photo or whatnot. But you can see the rope so close to it that I just walked up and I was really looking at those pieces and the details. So whoever put this together did a phenomenal job. I don't know what agency or studio did these, but they look great. I don't know what kind of weight they have and all that, but all the intricacies and stuff like that seem to be there. So if this was a standard statue that we'd be collecting, I'm sure we would all be on board with this.
This looks like a real Transformer. Like if it was like
Like
our real world, like if he was walking around the city, that's what he would look like compared to everybody else as far as size wise too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, that is so cool.
Who would put this in their spot in their house or their garage? Or
I put that shit in my backyard. It wouldn't fit in my garage.
Not me.
Well, I did call Mike Costa out. I was hoping he'd pick one up, but we'll see.
Man,
it's a nice piece.
Anyway, we're gonna let me do this. I'm gonna pull up the pictures and we'll go straight into pictures because we got a handful of pictures and I want to get through them because there's a lot of good stuff. Give me a second. So talking about JND, or speaking of JND, let's pull this up and get the conversations flowing. So we got this teased. They didn't really show any. This is all they showed from the Superman piece, right?
No, they showed like the chest and okay, you got those. Yeah, they didn't show the portrait. They showed everything but the portrait. Rashid, you getting this?
Of course.
First APO.
So what do you guys think about this? Honestly, like
I gotta see the portrait.
Yeah.
Well, it's all JND. They do life, like real life, right? So it's all about the portrait. Everything else is secondary.
What actor is this supposed to be?
Of course, Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeves, yeah. I don't know if it's necessary. I feel like Christopher Reeves is being played out. Like there's so many Christopher Reeve pieces. Like I get it
because he was so good. He was such a good
some people still see him as their Superman. You know,
but
he's my Superman.
I feel the same way about Heath Ledger. Like Heath Ledger's probably the best Joker to ever be Joker, but it's like y'all making so many statues of Heath Ledger. It's like, can we just not do Heath Ledger for a little bit? Like y'all saturating the market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really, I thought Jared Leto was the best Joker by far.
So this is all mixed media, I'm assuming, right?
It
looks mixed media, yeah. Which I don't know how that's going. I don't know. I mean,
and how much do you guys think this piece is going to be?
3,500.
I'm going to say 31.
Wow.
35? They go as high as 35, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like getting a Prime 1 Juggle Hunter.
And the reason why I say 35 is because it's a lot of fabric on that. And when you're talking about a lot of fabric, that has to be cut. That has to be tailored properly to make sure it fits. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a lot more QC goes into that. So, I think it's going to be a little bit of a higher price.
And I'll say 31 for my price, for my guess.
Yeah.
Because 35 is what they're charging for their premium ultra deluxe pieces that come out once a year. So I'll say a little bit under and say 31.
That's fair.
I
but
wonder
they'll
if
probably just raise the price on those other pieces to 4,000. So
what's that, Kevin?
As I say, I wonder if they really have the market to drop the 3,500 on this. I mean, Christopher Reeves that Superman came out in the 70s. So the audience that was big into that, they're probably a little past most of us on the call at least. And I, of course, I grew up a little bit with him, but I don't know if Reeves is the one that the current kind of collector market would drop $3,500 on. But I could be wrong. Obviously, they're making more money than I am, so they know something.
I mean, what do we know, right?
Exactly.
Hey, look at what John Connor said. The JND Superman, body $400 in expense, head $3,000. Hot Toys produces fabric for these figures for $300.
Right.
Good point.
I honestly feel, and again, everyone collect what you love. That's all that matters. It's your money. It's your passion, your hobby. If you love it, you buy it. But I'm giving my opinion. I honestly feel like JND people do love their pieces. I know they do. But I honestly believe they've kind of hit this high tier elite status in the collecting where now it's just you're elite if you own their pieces, even though you know they're overpriced or maybe they're not as good. But if you own them, you're like an elite collector type thing, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Like spending extra just to spend it to. And I'm not saying everyone does it for that reason, but that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. And to me, I don't feel that makes you elite because you got a JND piece. I'm thinking a lot of pieces out there that's hot that will make you elite. Even a small size, if it's a good piece, hey, that's good. You know, that's good for me.
I feel like that's part of JND's marketing too. We'll charge more, and the more you charge, the more people want something because it must be that much better than everything else.
Yeah,
because you have some people that think, you have people that think that they spending all this money and they getting the best of the best, but that's really not the case.
Like I bet you if J&D came out and these pieces were $700, they wouldn't sell out. People be like, I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah.
But they put 3,000 on it. Everyone's like, buddy, this thing's mint. I gotta have it. It's top of the line.
Mitch, they're just trying to hype it up. They're trying to hype it up, Mitch. That's all. That's why I didn't show his face.
It's a teaser right now, and the only thing anyone really cares about is the face. So that's what they're leaving.
Alan's thinking it's going to be 2,500 to 2,700.
Ryan
is thinking 27.
I thought their last piece just came out for like 27 or 28, and it's probably going to be more expensive than their last piece.
I agree with you on this too, Mitch. Reeves is my classic Superman, and then Henry Cavill is my newer age Superman for sure. I don't know if this is fabric for sure. If you look at the production pics for the Patterson Batman, that suit is sculpted and it looks like fabric. But I gotta say, man, this looks like fabric. It looks like
100% like fabric to me. But
looks like fabric.
Maybe it's not. And if it's not, wow, that's fantastic.
Believe it or not, 3,500 will be cheap compared to $7,000 Arnie Kim charges for who makes the best right now. Like I said earlier, they're using the Supreme marketing. Anyway, that's that. Okay, so I saw a couple other channels talking about this. This thing, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat. Awesome.
Yeah.
Looks great. Superb. Well done. Fantastic.
Just 1/3 or 1/4?
It's 1/2.
It's a half scale. Yep.
But it's only like 24 or 25 inches tall because he's so short.
This statue makes me want to watch all the movies just because.
It's like the legendary scale sideshow, right?
Exactly. The thing is, it's very expensive.
Wow.
It's like $3,100.
How much?
$3,100, and it's like 2 feet tall, give or take. But it looks fantastic.
Look at this.
If I was a big Lord of the Rings because of I told you I love that Infinity. Are they the ones doing the life size Belrog? Bust?
Sure.
Well, they're the ones doing that one. Yeah. Then if I was a Lord of the Rings fan like this, I could see it, but nah.
How much is this?
It's $3,100.
Oh, actually, I got the pricing in here. I think $3,100. Okay.
Is that silicone?
That is, to my knowledge, it is silicone and punched hair on the beard.
It's silicone.
So you know what I mean? Like you could get this,
and you're getting half scale. You're getting a half scale is a lot bigger than probably a J&D piece.
Well, I think this is only like 25 inches tall because he's so short.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's really comparable to J&D. I think a J&D Wonder Woman's like 26 inches tall or something. So
let me see if I got the dimensions. I don't know if I did.
But like this just shows you could do silicone and get the likeness proper on a scale that size.
Bro.
Look at it. This looks like real chainmail right here. I mean, and look at all the tiny details in his armor. The fabric.
The axes look fantastic.
This piece, I rarely say this, but this piece looks like it could be a 10 out of 10.
It looks so good. Mike's getting this.
Do they get the cobwebs? Did that come with the cobwebs or something? Or you gotta actually make your own? something like that. Like you got to fake your own cobweb.
That's real cobweb they put on there.
Wow.
It's genuine.
Man, look at that. I'm not even a huge Lord of the Rings fan, but that thing is amazing, man.
It is.
Look at the detail in the boots.
Yeah, this would be a nice piece to complement. I've seen some Lord of the Ring collections, and there's some real high-end pieces out there, and this would look great next to those if you just kept it clean. I would love to see a display like this. Now, if they did this kind of quality of like a Star Wars character, I'd be like, just take my money now. This is phenomenal.
I honestly hope they don't, because I can't afford it.
Yeah, exactly, Shane. I'd be screwed. I'd be second.
Don't get Star Wars JND Studios.
John Connor, you got a good point. You see, that's what I'm saying. Their half scale is the same price as the JND.
But again, to be fair, their half scale is the same size as a JND 1/3 scale.
Yeah, that's a good point again. Yep.
But I wouldn't pay this kind of money because I think it's still overpriced.
You know why?
But this for 3,000 or JND for 3,000, how is it even a fucking comparison?
You know why I can't say that this is overpriced? Can you go back to the another picture of it?
I would have said about 25 to 27 for this.
The only reason why I say it's not overpriced is because years ago that legendary scale Darth Maul went for around $2,000.
Yep.
So,
but how tall was that piece, Rashid?
Yeah, but look, you got to remember, things have changed. Look at the detail in these type of statues.
I don't think this is overpriced at all.
Right. So
I think it's overpriced by a few $100.
I don't think it's overpriced at all. I think it's got so much detail, fabric,
28
hair. He's got hair.
That's what I said, 25 to 27. But I'll tell you what, if I was a Lord of the Rings collector, I would buy this, even though I think it's a few $100 overpriced, because it's so good. Yeah. It warrants the overprice for me.
Okay, so Alan's saying it's 36 inches tall, including the base. So that's pretty tall. That's tall as shit, actually. But man,
Alan's right. It is 34.5 inches. So the 2 feet must have just been Gimli himself.
Yeah.
So that's my bad.
I don't think this is overpriced at all, man.
Well, that kind of changes things now that the whole thing is, another 10 or another foot taller than what I thought it was.
It still goes back. We keep talking about JND, but we got to reference that when you're looking and comparing and you're shopping, right? So like,
you're doing silicone, punched hair, and mixed media, which is what JND does, and like life. Getting.
And they had a Lord of the Rings. They had a Lord of the Rings. What's her name?
Arwen.
They did. What's her name again?
Arwen.
They did her, and they charged. How much was she? Does anybody remember?
That's what I'm talking about. I think she was 28.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not overpriced.
And the likeness is
spot on.
Daniel says it's spot on, but it looked like it really wasn't spot on at all.
Hey, Adam. With this screen right here, I think it'd be interesting, especially from your guys' perspective and those in the community real quick, so you can see here, this is about a $3,200 statue, and they're asking for basically half of it up front as a deposit. How does everyone feel? Are they cool dropping a half real quick for something like this?
They want half deposit?
10%?
No, that's too much. No,
that is too much. It should be 25% maximum, in my opinion.
I agree. Exactly.
They want to make sure you don't cancel that shit.
Any statue should be 25% upfront maximum for a deposit.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't really care about that.
They get 25% of their statue for free if you cancel.
If this is something I really wanted, I'm okay. Well, I'll pay whatever for the deposit because I'm going to get it anyway.
Problem is, not everyone has that money.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. I see your point with that.
Problem.
So you want to make sure that you could put a deposit down and hold it.
If it was life size, I could send that price, but nah, I wouldn't put $1,500 down.
Yeah.
So the materials are platinum silicone, polystone, fabric, paper. What is this? PU? Kevin, do you know?
PU. I don't know what that initial is.
Polyurethane.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I bet you're right.
And then etc. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love it. Cool piece. All right, moving on. This was an Alita piece that Prime 1 was coming out. This is kind of like their line.
Okay.
That
movie was really good.
I think, yeah, I've never seen this animated series. Is there a series or a movie?
I don't know. I don't watch anime, so I don't know.
I think it's like the manga, like the actual, like to actually read it.
Oh,
okay. So there's no show, or I thought there was like a show or a movie.
I would assume
there's a movie. There's a movie.
No, I'm talking about like not like a realistic movie, like with people, actual people, like an animated movie or show, though.
Oh, that I'm not.
I thought there was an animated show, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not. One of our guys watching must be an animated fan. Someone should tell us.
It looks fantastic, though. What are you guys' initial thoughts?
This is manga. Fair enough.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, you're looking at that and you're seeing all the weathering on the armor and stuff like that. So it's pretty damn good right there. You can see where even on her like forearm there, the metal's kind of getting torn away. Like, this looks like this is pretty quality stuff. I'm impressed. If I was a collector of this kind of stuff, this would look great in my collection. I like that focus on detail. I hate just the broad stroke kind of paint job. So this looks great.
I mean, Prime 1 overcharges, but they normally don't drop the ball on details. They do good work.
Yeah, look at this.
I mean, I love that. You throw some of those details too on Transformers or whatnot, man. Yeah, heck yeah.
To me, looking at this is like really next level sculpting. You know what I mean? This is like when you compare it to other things that you see on the market, like this is like top notch stuff. You know, even if it's not what you collect.
Nice Guy says there was an Alita anime from 1993, so maybe this is from there. I don't know.
Here's the base. Look at that. Look at that rust.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. I love it.
John Connor. I love that dude's name. John Connor. Now, I like this portrait too. Look at the second portrait.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the one I'd rock it with.
Yeah.
And this is where I'd start complaining, go, Prime 1, I hope you're giving me a stand so I can show off the other head sculpt too.
Rashid, what type of chips are you munching on over there? I could hear you munching even though you're muted.
Got your ass.
Holy fuck. Are you a giant or did you buy the smallest bag of Hobbit chips you could find? Just to make yourself feel like a man. Oh, look at this fucking Miss Vicky's.
It's lunchtime.
Fuck. It's snack time with the collector's table.
Hey, this is what we do, right? We hang out on a Sunday, hang out with our our boys, and talk about statues. Have a little snack. Yeah, I love this piece. I'm never gonna buy it, but I love it.
Yep.
That's very cool.
Look at all this armor. Like, you see the armor and the numbers. It just looks so cool to me.
I'm surprised that Prime 1 hasn't done a Akira yet.
That's true. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
There goes the two portraits again. Well, this is an interesting name for a character, but so you got Demon Souls, the ultimate premium master line penetrator.
Penetrator.
Fuck, don't get too excited, Shane.
That's a huge sword.
That used to be my name in the army.
Oh man, jeez Louise.
Oh man. But this was another piece. Like, I'm just looking at pieces that we don't typically see floating around on the internet because we got a lot of things that we talk about and all the new pieces. But like, this is a newer piece too for anybody who played Demon Souls, which is a tough game. But like, let me get the close-ups on this. Like, look at this.
Oh yeah, that basic's great.
Base cool.
And then there's a little bonus part, right?
Bonus.
But like, look at this armor.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Again, you can see that weathering inside, just the details where the dirt would be collecting and some of the rust and stuff like it's been out. I mean, I love this level of detail. I keep saying it. And
right.
The dollars that they're demanding, every piece has got to start capturing these types of details.
This is why I picked Prime 1. This is why I picked Prime 1. Like, for stuff like this, it's just next level, man. Like, yeah, you're paying an arm and a leg, but like, God.
Yeah.
Look at this.
You know what he has to me? He has a very Optimus Prime as that knight. The knight Optimus Prime feel to it with the red and blues and all the intricate details. It's what it kind of feels like to me in a way.
Shane, if you keep eye on chat, I'm just gonna go through these
Yeah.
pictures. But look at this. Man, look at this. This looks cool.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool.
Right?
I never played the game. Is this a character you playing in? Is it a villain you go up
So
against?
I just know that the game is a tougher game. I've never played it. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and it's a pretty popular game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sword looks pretty big. What's the height on this guy, Adam?
I'm not too sure. I don't know if I got the dimensions in this one. I was just grabbing pics, but look at this. Look at the boots. It's crazy. Like, this is honestly something that, like, if you had like a classy room in your house or something, like this could be like a standalone piece, like in the corner. You know what I mean? Or am I just being too much?
Yo, can I ask you a question? I know that we don't get in the game to just sell pieces, but do you ever worry about video game pieces? Because I was on the fence of that Doom, and I never played Doom, but the statue from Prime 1 was just so awesome.
I think that you would probably really like it, but I don't think you would be as connected to it as somebody who played the game and then bought it, you know?
Gotcha.
But
see, I'm connected with Metal Gear Solid, Snake, and Arkham. But I sometimes I be feeling like sometimes video game statues can be a hard sell.
Yeah.
Look at how long and veiny the sword is. What could you name him? Penetrator.
Yeah, let me see.
It's almost like Knight was in the marketing team's call on that one.
That's how he's holding it out.
Buddy, you say what you want, but all joking aside, if you're going to fight some guy and his name's like fucking, I don't know, Brutus or his name's Penetrator, who are you going to be more scared of?
I'm scared of this dude.
The Penetrator.
And he's calling himself the Penetrator. Like, I'm out. You won.
I'm scared to lose for multiple reasons.
Just imagine if you was in jail and they tell you,
all right,
here's your Penetrator.
Yeah.
Yo,
you don't want
watch
to do
your
that.
back.
You don't want to be
Penetrator
the. You don't want.
Penetrator
You
looking
don't want
for
to talk
you.
to the guy whose nickname is the Penetrator, and he's
Right?
like, he's in jail. Yeah.
He's like, hey, welcome, fish.
Yeah. I'll see what you guys did. Now Kevin left.
Yeah, Kevin's like, this is too close to home. I'm leaving.
Nah, I'm sure he had to do something. All right.
Hey,
Anyway.
to go PO the statue.
So we already know about this line. We've been talking about it a while. I just got
Did you order the shredder, Adam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this, Adam. You're getting this line.
Mhm.
How do you feel that the turtles are the skin colors, the green, the shades are off by quite a bit, like from each other, like they're different? Do you like that, or do you want them to be the same shade of green?
No, I'm okay with them
detail.
being different shades of green, because I think if it was a more realistic take, not everybody or not every animal is going to be the same
That's fair.
hue or color. So
I've
I'm
heard
okay
some
with that.
people mention that they would have rather them the same shade, but just put different details on them. So I just thought I'd get your opinion.
No,
Since
you
got
see,
it.
because here, like if you just got them all, the only way that you would know which one is a different turtle is through their weapon and through their bandana color. So they're probably
That's
just
how
trying
it's
to make
always
them
been
look a lot
anyway.
different. Huh?
That is how you always told in the comic book.
It is, but I'm okay with this interpretation. I think it
Okay,
looks cool.
no, that's cool. I mean, there's no wrong answer. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
How was the Michael Bay turtle movie anyway? Anybody know?
Yeah, it was shit.
Thank you for telling me.
Michael Bay fucks
Yeah,
everything.
it wasn't good.
Childhood.
It wasn't good. I mean, it's a nice pastime. Like I was like watching it with the kids, but like, yeah, it's not like for our level of what we like as adults. Nah.
You know what Michael Bay is? He's the penetrator for my childhood nostalgia.
Yeah, I like this. I know we saw this piece, but anyway, I got a notification from Sideshow that it should be shipping soon.
Nice.
Do you think they're going to be doing Splinter? Since I don't think nobody did Splinter.
Oh yeah, they're going to do Splinter. I have no.
Yeah,
doubt.
especially if everybody buys the turtles, like they'll keep going deep into the line.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, did you see? I think I'm trying to remember what channel I posted that on. I think it was Collectors Enabled, but Sideshow within 5 minutes sent me first an email saying that this piece was going to get delayed, and then 5 minutes later I get an email going, actually it's new on arrival, coming in as quick as soon as I thought. I was like,
The Schwartz people.
So you got this too, Kevin?
Yeah. No. You pulled me in, man. You pulled me in. I'm all in on the turtles here.
Yeah, so cool. Hey, Shane brought up a good point. Are you okay with the different skin tone?
Would you rather they be the same shade of green but just have different details, or do you like it being different shades of green and them looking so different each turtle?
If they were really going for the classic Eastman and Laird, then I would want them to be the same shades. I'd want them actually all to have red bandanas too. But because I know they're kind of trying to pull out the uniqueness of each character, I'm fine with going with different shades. That doesn't bother me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I basically said. All right, I really like how they did like their fingernail. Like when you see it in real life, like it looks. Man, it's just so good. It looks good. I think that line's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so LBS was showing this, right? Wonder Woman. This is cool. I like this. I think
so. I'm going to give an unpopular opinion here. I think the portraits look really good. I think, to me, the breasts look like they're down a little low and they should be up higher. Like it's too much breastbone, and then you actually get the breast. You know what I mean? They should be a little firmer and up higher. They look like she has saggy old granny tits.
Maybe she's aging.
No, she does. Like I'm telling you, like to me, that's what it looks like. Like her tits are a little low. They should be a little more firm and up high.
I still think it looks pretty good, but I get what you're saying. I could see it. Like the space, the amount of space.
Yeah, it looks a little much.
I really like this look.
Does no one else agree? You guys don't see that or what?
On tits. I didn't really notice it till you said.
And again, I'm not getting into the size. I'm not trying to make a joke of this. I'm being like dead serious. It's a little.
I think the breasts look good to me. I'm good with them breasts.
Okay. Well, after seeing who you casted for Storm, you like the older women, so you like the grannies.
I like. Listen, man. I like women of all ages.
Kevin, what do you think?
I mean, you point out something, just the anatomy of the human body and stuff like that. If you look at where the collarbone is, there is a significant gap.
It's a big gap, man.
Yeah,
everyone is saying too much sag.
Like as soon as I saw it, first thing I was like, wow, she's got saggy tits.
Yeah, John Connor might have a point. The space might be for the cape.
That's exactly probably right.
Well, even with the cape, you could still move it up a little bit higher. Like
I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's like as noticeable, but like yes, you do notice it.
It's not terrible. You're right. It's not exactly. I wouldn't not get this statue if I was getting it because of that, but I'm not a fan of it either because of that.
I see you, Anthony. I got you. I'm going to show it. Anthony just sent that to me.
But this
Batman,
picture right here?
I mean, Batman looks the best to me.
Yeah.
It does look a little low here, Shane.
Oh, I'm telling you,
I like the one. I like the
on.
Wonder Woman how it looks though. I guess you know what? I got to see more, but for right now, I think it looks okay to me.
Yeah, I think that I think the Batman definitely looks the best. I don't like this portrait of the Batman, but I think that there's a different portrait that I like a little bit more. That
Is it that you want shorter ears? Because right, because some people like the shorter ear Batman. So
yeah, I like the shorter ear joint. His ears are too long for me personally.
I think Superman looks good. I'm just not a big Alex Ross fan. So
yeah, me neither.
I don't care for the squinting eye Alex Ross Superman portrait, but I think it's done very well. It's just not my Superman.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, because this like kind of because that Batman looks a lot like from the Kingdom Come series. So
Most of LBS is inspired by Alex Ross.
okay, yeah, that makes sense then.
Which I'm glad the Hulk doesn't look like Alex Ross Hulk, or I never would have got it because I'm not an Alex Ross fan.
Hang on 1 second. He sent me another one. Astra, he wants me to show you this.
Oh, that's a little better.
That's cooler.
I like his head sculpt much better. But I've always been a
He looks like a hawk though, like a devil.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Batman to me exactly. It looks like Hawk.
It's the emblem for me. That emblem on the chest is the old school joint. I like the new school
That emblem,
joint
I agree.
where it's the wider joint. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like this emblem, but yeah, it looks cool. I like this. I think
I like it
cool,
too.
I don't. He just looks like he's about to whoop your ass.
Right.
Astro, are you saying you do like that emblem better, or you don't like that emblem better?
I like this. I don't like this.
The emblem, it's old. I don't like the emblem. I like
I like that emblem. That's my Batman emblem. I love that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
But I don't like that portrait. I like the other portrait and that emblem.
So it just flip flop. We're just flip flop.
Yeah,
literally.
exactly.
Really, it's just a matter of preference.
And
Right.
the good thing is, you have the choice. That's what's great about LBS. They give you the choice.
You know that Batman almost looks like a Night Owl from The Watchmen. If you just
It does a little bit.
And so it looks like Hawk from the Titans.
yeah.
So this sold out pretty quick, huh?
Oh,
Tell me about this. So I saw people pissed off that they did another one, but then it sold out.
I don't know anything about this piece. I just saw that it sold out pretty quick, and a lot of people liked it.
It looked like Batman in a swimsuit, like a a diver suit.
Yeah.
I just remember people saying, "Oh, not another Batman, not another what's his name?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale Batman." Yeah. It's like
Yeah, but
then it sold out.
The head is a different color. The head and the gloves are a different color from it. So
yeah, they went with a blue variant.
okay.
I forget the reason behind it, other than just make money. But
Is it just to give a nod to the comic kind of style Batman? That's
maybe.
Oh, okay. But put it in a movie format, but different
Yeah.
color. Okay.
I'll be honest. This might be unpopular opinion. Every time I see a new Batman or a new Iron Man from any studio, whether it's a license, a custom, whether it's a bust, a hot toy, a 1/3 scale, I instantly am like, next. Like, how many fucking Batmans and Iron Mans do I have to see? I could give a shit about another Batman or an Iron
Go
Man.
back to that last picture. Why does his legs look bigger? Don't he look like he's like has a barrel waist? Is it me or does he like?
No,
Articulate.
he looks thick on the hips.
Because
Yeah.
this is going to articulate, but they probably need space for it, for what's
I would-
over the articulation.
I wouldn't be mad that they made this because I know I wouldn't be getting it.
I don't.
Yeah.
That I just this would bother the shit out of
I'm
me.
not a fan.
Does anybody here, any of you guys collect hot toys? We have any hot toy collectors?
not anymore.
There's some strong hot toy channels out there, like
Lots.
guys that go in and just like, and they got some
Yes.
really cool
I
stuff.
seen it. I seen a collection, Adam, and
Yeah.
they collect. They go hard. Pause, but they go hard on the hot toys. Man.
I only collect statues. I don't collect figures.
Yeah.
I don't like this one though. I'm not a fan of this piece right
No, I don't like the color and I don't like the sculpt.
Yeah.
Features separate rolling eyeballs and interchangeable lower faces.
That portrait on the far right makes me fucking laugh. It looks like he's trying to squeeze out a shit quick.
That's going now.
You stupid, bro. Just stop, man.
That's funny.
That's what he looks like.
I thought this was beautiful.
What's wrong with this guy, man?
That is beautiful. That's very nice.
That's the
For a
Poison
second, I
Ivy and
couldn't
Harley.
know what it was. I was trying to like see the image, and now I see it.
I'm not that crazy about it. It's okay.
Let's be honest, it's nice.
Oh,
See what you did there. And if you want to see how it looks in your yellow room,
oh, of course.
we'll have one.
Everyone's got a yellow
Yo,
room,
check out the pillows.
a yellow couch.
Check
Oh
out the
my
pillow.
We didn't
God.
draw the pillows on
I didn't even see the. Yeah, I didn't even see the pillows. It was blurred in.
Yeah, next print, please. Next print. Thank you.
Lord of the Rings fans.
That's nice.
That's cool. For a second, it almost looked like a stamp.
There's our boy right there. Look at him.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's a great picture.
See, it would be cool, like
Yeah.
if you collected
Lord
all
of
the
Rings.
guys and they
You
were
know
all
what, though?
like, you know,
Adam, are they making any of these on the what you call it, the frame, the canvas? Are they doing these on canvas? Because the ones that I feel they should have on canvas or should be offered on canvas and print, they don't. You know, this should be offered on canvas.
yeah.
Is that a
Yeah,
Drew
I'm not sure if they're
Struzan?
doing it on canvas or not. I saw it like
Mhm.
framed and unframed. What's that, Kevin?
Is the artist Drew Struzan? Did he do the posters for Lord of the Rings? I know he did like every Hollywood poster out there, but I don't know. Does someone know that's Drew Struzan stuff?
Yeah, maybe they could let us know in the chat.
I mean,
I
yeah.
still got so much.
I've never
print
even heard of
now.
that name before, so I don't
can't
know.
Oh, he did all the Star Wars posters when they
Oh.
came back out in the 90s. Every one of those, Back to the Future, every 80s film you could think of.
Mm.
Harry Potter, all those movie posters, did all those.
Oh yeah, right, that guy.
There you go. Now you know.
Known half the battle.
There you go. Gee,
G.I. Joe.
Here's another cool piece.
Yeah.
Mixing it up, you know, giving us a little break from statues for a second. We'll go back to statues here in a minute. But
Mhm.
you know, it's cool.
I like that. I like this Guardians. You know, I'm sorry I don't have any more Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't know. I like this one.
Yeah, I always think these art prints are great. I mean, especially, you know, if you got a nice statue that complements this and throw it in the background, it's just a nice way to tie it all off.
You guys see the poster? I'm not sure if it was fan made or if it's real, but I think it's real. The standalone Star-Lord movie in 2025.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it just shows him from the back, kind of looking out, I think, into space or the sky, and he's got like his jacket on and he's holding his gun, and it's just called Star-Lord.
Why Sideshow never did but I never understand why they never did a Star-Lord.
Right?
That would have been fine.
I'll never understand that. Why they never did Star-Lord. They did Gamora, they did Groot, they did Rocket. Why never
Why
did
didn't they do
Star-Lord?
a Two-Face? Why did it take them 20 years to do a Penguin?
That's true.
They're too busy doing Batman and Superman.
You know, I would like to order this, but it's like I don't even know where would I put this. You know, you understand?
Oh,
It's
I
like-
didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, while I'm up here, guys, right now we got about 30-something people watching. If you guys could hit that like button, if you like what you're
Smash it.
seeing so far, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we like doing statue live chats and kind of just hanging out on Sundays. And then I try to knock out some reviews as they come in. So, yep, that's it. Quick little plug. But, yeah, cool pieces. Okay, here we go, guys.
There we go.
Here we go, guys. Check
Oh, yeah.
this thing out. God.
Would you be interested in this, Shane?
So I like Beast Wars. I don't love Beast Wars. With that being said, I always thought that Megatron was the coolest of all the Beast Wars. So I'll say potentially, but probably not. But I would like to see more. I'm intrigued.
The Beast Wars. This is a different storyline, right?
A whole
Yeah.
different storyline. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
It touches on the OG that I don't want to ruin it for those who haven't seen, but it does touch a little bit
Yeah,
on it.
don't ruin it. I'm going to see it in an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the movie. I was talking about the TV series.
Oh, the TV show that's been out for 25 years. Go for
Yeah.
it, Drew.
So the primals or whatnot, they do stumble across the Autobots, knocked out, crashed into the volcano, that sort of
Yeah.
thing. So there is the separation there. That said, if you go back and watch that 3D animation and all that, it's really rough. I feel like that's a series that I wouldn't change the story, but I'd go back and repolish it and re-release it.
I got to tell you guys something with this. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it, aren't you?
I love it.
You like
I
the
didn't
Beast
say I was
Wars?
doing it yet, but I love it.
Adam's going to go down the
I'm
rabbit
surprised
hole.
because
I
you
want to
don't have-
see, But here's the
having
problem: is like
Transformers,
where does it end? Like where do we stop and we say, all right, these are my lines, but every now and then I'm going to go into this line, but then these are my lines again. It's like, holy fuck.
Well, you know what? It's just like they just grabbing things that once something's over, they're gonna grab something. What was other people's nostalgia? Just like Thundercats. I'm waiting for either Tweeterhead or XM to do Thundercats.
I'm waiting for Voltron.
This thing looks amazing. I love that he's got this T-Rex arm, just like in the show.
That T-Rex head looks sick.
And like, look at his face. It looks so cool. He looks very menacing. He's got the teeth up there.
I would not get the Optimus, but if I got anyone, it would be this one.
God, man, he looks so cool.
Yeah. Anthony says XM Beast Wars came before my damn Jubilee and Bishop. Screw XM.
And they tease this one and then they tease this one.
Oh no, that's not Optimus Prime. That's was that like the cheetah or
this is Optimus Primal. This looks like Optimus Primal to me.
They have to release Optimus and Megatron first. That would be a huge mistake.
That's Optimus Primal.
I think it is.
You're saying you think this is who? Cheetor?
You think that's Cheetor?
Cheetor, or there was one other. There was the one guy, and I can't. It's seen so long ago, who started off as a villain and crossed over to the Primals later on in the series.
This looks like Optimus's chest.
Okay, well, if we only had this thing called the internet, we'll figure this out real quick.
I think it's
the nice guy you're talking about, War for Cybertron. It's a great series. I keep telling people to watch it on Netflix.
Oh, damn right, Shane. I love that. I watched that series. That was great.
Such a good show.
Wasn't there a picture of it lightened up?
I sent it to you.
Let me see. Did you send it in the group chat or did you send it directly to me? Like
group chat. Well, why'd you put we move the goalposts all the time as collectors minus Shane for what we collect?
Yeah, changing the lines, what we're gonna collect. Yeah. You're the only one who draws the line.
Well, you need discipline.
Ah, fuck that.
You lack discipline. I find your lack of discipline disturbing.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Hang on, let me save it because it'll be better if I can zoom in on it.
You need to get. We got you on Star Wars. You need to get on Transformers.
Oh my
and
god!
Then you could call it quits after that, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get X-Men after that, then you could call it quits.
X-Men would be cool. See, there's just so many things.
X-Men, Star Wars, Transformers. Then you could call it quits and continue with the Predator line.
Continue with the $5,000 Predators.
See, you'll save money switching to these. You're welcome.
Well, looking at some of the artwork, I stand corrected. That might be Optimus Primal.
It has to be, man.
I think it's Optimus Primal.
It's got to be Prime.
I'm about to show the picture here in a second. If I can just find the stupid folder. Anyway, it doesn't matter here. I'll just save it here.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now that that's Primal. So, yeah, everyone just ignore me. I don't know shit.
Dinobot crossed over. How unoriginal for a name can you get?
Yeah, that's it lightened up. I mean, it's hard to...
Yeah, you can see the fur and stuff like that from the...
Yeah, these are his arms.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I mean...
No. I was wrong. This is going to be Optimus Primal.
It's Primal.
Which I'm glad I'm wrong, because those two are great pieces.
Don't worry, everyone in the chat's letting you know.
Oh, by all means. Yeah, like I said, I feel like Tommy Boy. Yeah, I'm a moron. I'm retarded.
Slifer says Kevin is retarded. It's definitely Optimus Primal.
Damn right.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Definitely did not say that. That's Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell when it's like got the shadows, but anyway, saw this Spider-Man. XM's got a lot of stuff that they teased.
Shane, what do you think of the Spider-Man? Yeah, I mean, you're big on the Spider-Man.
Well, the absolute Spider-Man is not my favorite version of Spider-Man, but I think this has potential to be really cool.
Yeah.
Someone asked me, Crippler asked me, if I liked it, would I get it? Well, if I thought it was better than my Sideshow Spider-Man, which I think is, in my opinion, it's my favorite 1/4 scale Spider-Man, I would replace it. Yes.
Is that the Spider-Man with the beams or whatnot with the explosion going on below him?
I just don't think I'm going to like it because of all the tendrils and that, because it's from the Absolute. So I don't think it's going to. I don't think I will like it more, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to like it. Whatever Spider-Man I think is the best 1/4 scale, that's the one I'm going to have on display with all the villains. Oh, Mitchell says it's Optimus Primal. You can see the fur of the weapons. Yeah. Everyone just keep giving the kicks into Kevin here.
Oh, that's fine, man. It's easy when I'm laying on that ground there. Just keep driving them in.
Who did we say? Did we talk about this already? Did we say that this was? Who did we think this was?
Is that not Iron Man?
Iron Man?
That's Iron Man, and it looks like he's like in his shop or whatever.
Iron Man with the Hulk.
Kind of like Batman in his Batcave. It's Iron Man in his fucking Iron Garage or whatever he works out of.
Yeah.
Hey, another Iron Man. Next.
This one is I am a little bit more. I'm intrigued to see what this one looks like because it looks different than the just.
I agree with that. It's something different.
Yeah.
This head is throwing me off.
It's like Tony Stark's head, like his actual head, not like the Iron Man helmet.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the suit on. It looks like he's like programming the suit to do something. Like,
you guys think he should go from you know how they had him in the cave to the new suit for transformation for this Iron Man? Maybe it might be like that. Like this one, yeah, this whole big piece right here, maybe the old suit, and he's going into the new, maybe.
You're not saying that's
something on his face.
That can't be Mark 1. That's way too intricate.
It looks like he's wearing something on his face right there.
To the right. See the big shadow into this. Go to the right. All of this to the right. No, to the right. Keep going.
I can't go anymore right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that whole shadow was. I'm sorry.
I'm like, I can't go anymore.
I think that I thought I was, because I know they're doing transformation. So I just was figuring like this. He's showing Mark 1. I don't know.
Scroll down a bit though, Adam. Let's see that screen. Yeah, I think he's definitely like running diagnostics or upgrading his suit or something like that. And it's weird because it's a very intricate suit, but yet on the hips he's got that old school classic Iron Man, the circles on the side.
Yeah.
All right. I think we talked about this a little bit too. Would you guys
if I was into this, I would got this piece.
I mean, it's cool, but it's nothing I would get.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's hot.
But it looks sick.
That's hot.
It's so damn big, man.
I think the arms are two piece. You connect them. Yeah. I think you see a little seam by the arms, right there.
Is this the seam?
No, the other one. Go down some. That line. No. See the shoulder part?
He's saying the wrinkle around the whole thing, I think.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, all the way. Yeah. That's a nice piece, though, man.
I wonder if you can wall mount this, too.
I'm sure you can.
Big hunting game there.
Yeah, it'd be like Turok, the dinosaur hunter, like you just came back and mounted it.
Can you imagine somebody's house having this and the bell rod mounted to their wall?
Yeah, above my 6-foot fireplace. That's how I roll.
Like my buddy says, a T-Rex can crush a tank, can't make a bed.
This is life size? 1-to-1?
Yeah, this should be life size.
I would imagine, yeah, from Cool Props.
I don't like the colors, though. I know that's from probably the original colors of that movie. That's RoboCop 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like RoboCop 1.
Side note right now is in Dallas, we've got a convention going on, Fan Expo, and yesterday I just met Peter Welker. So real
nice.
By the way, real nice guy.
If I was into Hellboy, I like this piece right
This
here.
is crazy looking.
That's wonderful.
And it lights up and
That looks
everything.
cool.
Yeah. And I think he has like liquid looking in his eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is hot.
Have they done a Hellboy though yet, or is this the first one out of that? Oh, there we go. Well, ask and you shall receive.
They need to bring if they do a Hellboy, they got to bring back Ron Perlman, man. They should have never got rid of him.
Completely agree. Love to
Yeah.
miss the boy.
Ron Perlman was awesome.
You know, I was even thinking about, I know you're going to show the ET next. I thought about getting the ET.
Do I have the ET? I don't know if I have the ET. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is still not painted.
No.
How much was that ET again? It was pretty. It was
45.
yeah.
That's how much? Oh, that's the price for it? 4,500?
45.
Wow. So you think the deposit would be 1,500?
I honestly I don't know, but I mean that's a fairly safe guess, I'd say.
Yeah.
Good
What
job
do you
with
think?
these hands.
What do you think about the ET, Shane?
I think it's cool. It's nothing I would get, but
Yeah.
it does have nostalgia for me. But I think it's really cool.
Is it life size or what? What's
It's life size. Yeah.
Mhm. But he's gonna make a 1/3, I think.
Someone said he's making a 1/3. Yeah. Oh. And she has no problem with saggy tits.
Nope, not at all. Lady Death, hell yeah.
I like this better than the PCS one.
Well, this is. Well, is this PCS? What company is this?
Nah, this ain't the PCS. PCS is she's sitting down.
I like the PCS one though.
I like this one better.
That's PCS.
It is PCS.
Yeah.
Wow, all bad.
Maybe the other one's a 1/4 scale where she's sitting.
You
Yeah.
showed the other one that she was sitting down, so that's why I thought there was
There's something about a hot slutty chick with her legs open that just gets me.
I like this one more.
It just gets
I
me.
like
too.
this one. I like this one
Me
more.
too.
I like this one more.
My man.
I really like this. This is cool. These dogs.
Yeah, they look cool.
I don't know nothing about the story with this woman.
It's a cool base,
What's Lady Death? Thanos and Lady
and
Death.
it's a cool pose. Like she's walking down the steps, like she's making her entrance. It's cool.
I thought she was from Dark Horse
Yeah, I'm
Horse
just fucking
Comics.
Yeah, she is.
I'm just fucking around.
But
'cause
if
they
this was the Lady Death that Thanos was trying to impress, I would say I understand.
I could see why he snapped out
Right.
half the universe. 'Cause I do,
Right.
I understand Thanos. I understand, brother.
Right.
buddy, I'd help him. This line looks cool.
Yeah.
This line looks super cool.
Very cool.
This
know
is
what's
why
cool?
a lot of people are saying PCS when we were asking the chat, like, you're making stuff like this. People like this.
Well,
Well, that's-
Ant's our age, right? He's like 40, 42 years old. So he's a middle-aged guy. He's a 70s, 80s kid. And
Wow,
all this
this is
stuff is
strange.
from his childhood. So that's why he's doing this stuff. It's
This
Look at the
looks-
stream.
This is
That's
so well done.
amazing.
So well done. Killed it right here. Killed it.
I wonder will PCS will they make? I mean I doubt it, but I wonder will they make the Ecto one? Because Hot Toys made an Ecto one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got to bounce, guys. You guys have a good show.
All right, Brokowski. I'll see you,
I
man.
got to go see Transformers.
Have
Talk to
fun.
boys later.
We'll talk about it next week.
All right,
See ya.
bro. Wow.
These look great.
Is that cloth? Is that fully sculpted or is that Smith?
It looks like it's fully sculpted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a mixed medium.
These weapons.
Yeah, I don't think that's mixed media. I think that's sculpted. Looks sculpted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think I forgot who made the backpack. I forgot who did the backpack, but That would be like a nice setup to have the
Does
back.
this glow? Does this glow in the dark? I would
Yep,
imagine.
it might.
That looks super cool too, man.
Look at the teeth. That's crazy. Wow.
I like this RoboCop more than this one.
Really?
Yeah,
Because of the color?
because of the pose.
Or
I think I like the other one, the original one we saw in person a little bit better.
I like both. I mean, I like both. I just like I don't know. I don't know. I like this one because it's got the other pose with his arm forward too.
well, hold on. Do you think that's the same one? It just maybe have options to switch out?
No, it's not the same one.
It's a different scale, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
not the
it?
same one.
It's like 1/3 and 1/4, or is it? Or are they
They're both third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There is another one that's a quarter by Anari or whatever the name of that studio is.
Okay.
That's a cool looking. It's a cool picture though.
I like that. I don't know if it's the picture, the last picture of the camera, the lighting or something, but it looks like this pops a little bit more with the colors.
It
It
does
means it's
have
good
like
picture,
when we
though.
saw it in real life, Astro. It does have a lot of these stronger purple hues.
Right. Yeah.
Blonde Tila.
Yeah. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no worries.
Absolutely, man. See you guys later.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll catch you on the
Look
next
at
one. man.
Astro.
Trap
Thanks,
jaw. Oh,
That shot jaw is hot, man.
yeah. I'm debating. I've got this one pre-ordered, so I don't know if I'm going to go with this arm or more the classic one from the animated
Nah, I
series.
like
This is sick, Kev.
I like this arm better.
This one is sick.
Yeah, I agree.
This
I
one
was
is
hoping
sick.
they were going to do this guy. He's my favorite as a child. So.
I saw him in person. It's just so sick.
Oh, you saw this on in person?
I thought I did. Was it at Collector's Zone? I don't know if it was at you know what? I can't remember. I thought I've seen this in person. I can't remember.
This is hot though, man. The anatomy on the tweet or the Master of the Universe is hot. Look at this. Look at this right here.
Insane.
And you know what? I didn't even mind that they didn't put boots on Skeletor. They just showed his feet. Look at this anatomy. Wow.
This is a great depiction of him.
Yeah.
Look at his stomach. Look at his muscles in his chest. Look at his stomach. Look at that. His six pack. It's crazy.
I mean, I really liked the Sideshow one when that came out, but I've got this on pre-order as well, and this will definitely take its place.
I love the fact they got a sculpted cape also.
I agree with you there.
It's crazy. This piece is awesome right here. I don't know where it's from, but it's awesome.
Isn't that the creature from the Black Lagoon? They're kind of going back to the classic Hollywood monsters.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like Gilman or something.
The creature from the Black Lagoon, I believe, is what they.
Look at the water in the back.
Yeah.
Look at the water by his foot.
The great. Yeah, I mean, this looks fantastic.
Yeah. That's crazy. Now that if they was to do a movie, The Blue Lagoon, the remake, this would be the creature to do it.
See, when I see this character, I always think of what was the '80s film, the Monster Squad, when Horace just ends it with a shotgun.
Mm-hmm. Look at it. Oh man, that's hot.
Look at that mouth. Shit, that's. So how many alternate heads? Just two of them?
I think just two.
Yeah.
That looks like where it connects right there. I think.
Yeah.
So I wonder, since this is myths and monsters, if they're going to do some of the other classic ones like Frankenstein, the Mummy, Dracula.
I would love to see that Frankenstein.
Yeah,
I never seen a Frankenstein that I like. Nobody really got like where body parts was put together. I always want to see that type of Frankenstein.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're giving a nod back to the classics, but they're really pushing it, and I love the intricacies and details on this.
Walton, don't start.
Oh man, Michael Myers, aka Rubberface.
This is cool.
Where's this?
This is from that new Flash movie, I think. What's going to be in the Flash movie? The different Batman suits, I think.
Yeah,
right?
But isn't that a Batgirl suit to the left?
Kind of looks a little bit more feminine there, but yeah, you might be right. But no, that just looks like an underwater scuba.
When does that movie come out?
Next weekend, I think.
Next weekend, yeah.
Wow. What do you guys think? You think it's going to pull numbers or?
Oh, I think it is. I mean,
I think it'll pull numbers, but
yeah.
Who knows about the reviews?
But you got Michael Keaton. There's so many fans of that.
Michael Keaton was the man.
Yeah. Oh, Knight says in that Myth and Monsters thing that they're potentially going to be doing a Medusa. So that's cool, Knight.
Yeah. Look here. From the movie.
Yeah.
Dark Flash. I'm trying to. Okay. Feel like there's a spoiler there. That's all good.
I know, right? Looks a little too toyish for me, but that's kind of a cool pose. But wow, look at this.
That's the pose. I love it.
Look at that. He looks like a badass in that picture, huh?
Is that Hot Toys or statue? It's Hot Toys.
I think this is Hot Toys. Oh, Iron Studios.
Iron Studios.
Oh wow.
Look at that classic.
Not final pending licensor approval.
They jump quick, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna hit with the iron spot.
You think that cape is sculpted or okay, it's sculpted.
That's sculpted.
What do you think about this?
Nah, that doesn't look like him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll leave the cowl on.
That does not look like him at all.
Cal might have to stay on for that one.
Yeah.
Plus, he just looks tougher. Like,
Yeah.
He looks like a tough old man. He don't look like Michael Keaton.
that looks like Michael Keaton, I think, a little bit.
Nah, that portrait, the last
Not that one, no.
Yeah, no. But the one with the cowl on looks pretty good.
Yeah, the one with the cow.
They added some graphics to that, but
Yeah. I get the sense that that's going to be the alternate Flash in that movie, the one where he goes back in time and meets his alternate self.
Yeah.
Walton says that's a double dagger portrait, Adam.
Beauty's only a light switch away, man.
It's a cool looking suit.
Yeah, no, I'm really pumped. I mean, we've had a hell of a lineup just lately. The Spider-Verse and then the Transformers, and now all this is. It finally feels like a summer again with these blockbusters rolling out.
What do you guys think of this, Mr. You're totally right on that, Kev. What do you guys think of this Mr. Sinister 10th scale statue?
It's hot, but I wish it was, I don't know why they haven't floated, but it's pretty cool.
Yes, the majority of my collection is 1/4. I'm like, oh, they've been great. But from the 10th scale, again, a lot of great detail. And if I'm running out of room and stuff and I'm collecting this X-Men line, this Mr. Sinister's in it.
I was telling Michael from Iron Studios when I met him over there in Collector Zone that, man, they would kill it if they made some of these X-Men proximity pieces in quarter scale.
What do you say?
He was like, that's interesting to know. And he was listening to everybody and seeing kind of like what they thought.
Yeah. I don't know why. You know what it is with this character? People are scared to do the cape. I really feel that's why people don't sideshow stuff. They stayed away from this character.
Yeah.
Walton's getting rid of the outside undies. Doesn't like the old classic style superheroes and villain.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I mean, I didn't know you guys want to cover anything else. We covered a good amount. I think we're at 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it's a good show. A lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff coming into the pipeline. And we just need to stay excited about collecting. It's a good hobby as long as you do it responsibly, right? But yeah, a lot of good stuff coming. What do I got coming next? So I should have the Alien Rogue coming this month, hopefully. Should have the Alien Rogue coming this month from the one that Prime One made. I got that from Sideshow, which I probably would have ordered from Collector Zone if I would have known he had it. And then the Donatello should be coming this month, hopefully. So,
Right.
some good stuff for me. You guys got anything coming this month?
I've got the Donatello coming, and I did this month. I've got my last payment on the 1-to-1 Han and Carbonite with Sideshow, so I've got to start making some major movement around the collection to bring this guy in.
Okay. Rashid, that's a killer piece, man. I know I keep saying it. That's a killer piece, man.
Yeah, it's a kill your back piece.
Yeah, kill your back piece.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't really have. This was it that I had coming in, and I have. I'm going to probably be selling. I don't know. I'm gonna review it. The Boba Fett on Throne by NYC.
Yeah.
I got that. I got a little ahead of myself. I ordered that. Remember, I told you I ordered that Jazz Ink Batwing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you cancel it?
If you cancel, you don't get your deposit back. So it's like, I was trying to.
How much is the deposit?
It was $500, but then I paid. Yeah, so I almost thought about just letting it go, but then that's just
just get it. Don't let it go. Get it and then sell it. If anything, if you don't want it anymore.
Because Fado was trying to see if he could have took over, and the guy was like, no. He said the material is made for each one that's deposit was dropped down, so you basically can't do it. Can't get rid. So it's like. F it,
Oh man, if I would have got another guy that was willing to pick up a pre-order from another guy instead of, I would have just been like, yeah, I'll transfer it. But
you know what it is? I think he was giving back deposits, but so many people at the time canceled at the last minute that he probably was like, enough is enough, because people get excited. They saw it, they sold out quick, and everybody's like, they caught FOMO, and then they saw how big it is, because you don't realize how big it is until you see it in reviews. You know? So,
Alan Kiefer, I appreciate it, man. And I can't wait to see it too. But anyway, guys, Kevin, you got anything else?
No, that wraps it up for me. So look forward to seeing everyone next weekend. But sorry it was a little late, but glad I was able to hop on. Some good stuff.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get Mike back on the show a different day or something like that. I'm sorry that, I kind of put that on a thumbnail and put it everywhere and then he wasn't on the show, but things come up sometimes, guys, and we'll get him on the show. Anyway, it was a good show either way. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good Sunday, guys. Thanks.